Hey guys, I know it has been a long time since I've done one of these, but I was kind of motivated by a fellow writer friend of mine who kind of does his thing on YouTube as well. And I thought, you know what? Instead of having to field a bunch of questions, which I've gotten here a lot lately, I thought it would just kind of be easier to catch up via video. So I don't have to do a lot of copy and paste posting in the long run. Anything that makes my life easier is great, because right now everything, or at least not everything, but it daily feels like Groundhog Day. I feel like Bill Murray, beating an alarm clock. At least that's the way it's felt for almost the last 2 years, I think. But I digress. So first and foremost, I've had a ton of questions about my books and my writing. So clarification, I have not gone anywhere. I am still here. The only thing that's kind of put me behind, and I shouldn't say put me behind, I'm just kind of on a hiatus, is that I've been in grad school now for almost 18 months. Okay, last July, I applied and was accepted into Sul Ross University, and I've been completing my master's, which, fingers crossed, December it will be over with. While I have enjoyed the process, it's time to move on. So anybody out there in the internet land knows if you're in grad school, you're just a professional writer, which is fine. But that doesn't leave any time for me to want to write when I'm done with the day. So after writing papers about education all day, I do not want to go and to live into a fantasy land and keep writing or continue the carpal tunnel that I have. So I have put it on a temporary hiatus until I'm done. So 2022, I'm totally expecting it to be the year of Jean. I'm hopeful to get out 2 to 3 books. I'm going to rewrite Jean Stone 2, which I'm about halfway done. The Mystery Club is already finished, but I really want to go through and kind of revamp that in some areas. And then, like any good writer, I have 4 or 5 other projects that are just kind of sitting over in the West Wing with nothing going on because, that's what us writers do. We never finish all of our projects. Anyways, so that is why the writing has been on kind of a temporary hiatus. Jean Stone is still available on Amazon.com, so please share away. Tell your friends about it. I will be glad to point them in the direction, and I'm hopeful one day that I'll start having copies that I can sign and send out. But that's on the list of 999,000 things that I need to do, and that's somewhere at the bottom. 2. I left the public education sector in May. Yes, it was of my own choosing. I got a new job in the private sector as a curriculum development specialist for a company. I greatly miss my kids. They have already messaged me, the ones that are seniors. They've had their senior sunrise. They've told me, I almost walked into your classroom and you weren't there. And so those are moments that I'm kind of teary-eyed about, and I miss my teacher friends. That's no lie, because they're just awesome. But I do not regret my decision. I'm very happy where I'm at right now. I'm very content where I am right now. I work for a great company and I have a great team and I have a great boss. And so I have nothing to be sad about. But it was time to transition. Just for me, it was time to transition to a place where I could do more good and change the world. End of story. And 3rd, COVID kind of came into all of our lives last year like something we've never seen before. And many of us, me included, work tirelessly, constantly. That's in our blood. And we don't know when to stop. We don't know when to say no. We don't know when to cut things off. We're just like, oh, another project? Sure. Oh, another this? Sure. You want me to work late till 6? Sure. Like you don't prioritize yourself. And I think while COVID has been a terrible, terrible thing that has come through our nation, I think on the brighter end of the coin for many of us, it forced us to slow down and kind of reevaluate what was important to us and realize that materialistic goods and working ourselves until our hair falls out and the constant stress and whatever wasn't worth it in the long run, because in the end, we are not guaranteed What did my dad say? The only two things in life are guaranteed are death and taxes. So I was able to take a step back, even though, thank God, we loved each other. I thought my kid was going to go crazy, during the lockdowns, and I wasn't sure how me and the hubby were going to fare, but everybody came out okay in the long run. We all didn't kill each other. I think the animals were more excited that we were home every day. They were like, really? What are you people doing here? It's so nice to see you. You're never home during the day. Thanks. So now they're stoked that we were home every day, but we were like, okay, four walls closing in. So with that being said, the last probably 2 years have been a lot of transitions and a lot of changes for me as I begin to navigate my new normal. And that has nothing to do with COVID, except in the fact that it forced me to realize that I needed to slow down and live in the now instead of be living in the past or the present. And so changes were made. I changed my job. I did what was best for me and my family. We're looking at other transitions probably coming up in the near future. Hopeful, always hopeful. And different opportunities for me. So that's why I've taken a step back, is that I'm not a person to just, air absolutely everything that's going on, because I do like my private life. But I want everybody to know that, it had nothing to do with y'all. It was just, it was an opportunity for me to take a step back and realize what was more important in my life. So that case in point has been the job change and many other things. So hopeful 2022 is going to be the year of Jean. Okay. If anybody out there has a cabin that they're just sitting on, that they rent out occasionally, somewhere out in the middle of the woods, I would prefer maybe some electricity, running toilet, just so, little amenities. But being disconnected from the internet, not necessarily a bad thing. I think we all could kind of disconnect, especially from social media these days. I'm gonna just take a little bit of a hiatus. It's very therapeutic, let me tell you. So if you do, comment down below and let me know where it's available so I can get away for a weekend and write. I got a chance to do that about 2 months ago, maybe, and I was able to actually progress in rewriting Jean, and do some other writing. But I did relax. It was very nice. But yeah, I really could use one of those, like, off the grid getaways. Wouldn't complain about that one. So yeah. So everybody out there in the land of the internet, stay safe, do what's best for y'all, and I will see you guys soon.